What's going on, Florida fans, man? So, big time commitment, man, from Javari Flowers. It's a guy that's had an interesting recruiting journey, but obviously he chose the Gators over Notre Dame, Miami, and Auburn, man. But let's talk about Okay, in terms of his recruitment, he decided to reclass back in February. You don't really see this often, but he reclassed in 2025 from the 2026 class with a top 85 recruit at the end of March, right? But what does he bring to the Florida Gators? Think about a guy that is fast twitch, right? 5'10", 5'11", 165. Dude is an absolute stud. Speed kills, man. Y'all go look at his times, 10.43. I mean, he was named the Miami Herald Track and Field Boys Athlete of the Year. So you're looking at an absolute stud. What is he projected as on the next level? Think about an elite slot corner that's fast, that can defend at a high level, play multiple positions. But I think slot is where you're going to see him fit in. Now, how early will he see the field? That remains to be seen. They got guys like Hilton Stubbs, guys like Gonzalez Hayward. They got a high-end secondary, especially in this class, and guys that are returning. But nonetheless, a very elite gift for the program. Elite cover corner, can play press, zone, and is also a very good tackler in the open space. She's looking at almost like the complete package, but obviously him. He's a four-star prospect, has a lot of upside, especially at the next level. Here's a little bit more per Andrew Ivins, but it says it here. He's measured at 5'11", but makes up with a lot of length, foot speed, and thicker core. Does a favorable job of anticipating routes and fighting for positioning as he battles with his hands and mirrors with his hips. So that's the difference, right? Doesn't have the length maybe of a 6'2", 6'3" corner, but his elite speed, his backpedal ability, his awareness and ability to anticipate what's coming his way is what makes him super special. Now, he announced the top 6 back in February that included these schools. Like I said, Syracuse, Miami, Auburn, North Carolina, Georgia, Florida. I think it's super cool that Florida even allowed him to be able to, still be in the top. Because remember, y'all, after a while, they stopped taking guys. You know what I'm saying? Especially in this class. Like, he reclassed so late. Because he's 2026, but decided to reclass to 2025. So the fact that Florida took him definitely shows that he's a high-end prospect. Dude is elite. Let's talk about his numbers. All right, so he recorded an interception in a PBU and All-American game where the best of the best athletes play at. His sophomore season was insane. 37 tackles, 18 PBUs, and he also had an interception. Then you go to this year under Teddy Bridgewater, who's back in the NFL with Northwestern. He won a state championship, had 25 tackles, 2 interceptions. Another really good year for him. But yeah, man, Florida is getting an outstanding prospect, man. Top end type corner, and I think he's going to be probably one of the best slots when we look at his progression in the future. And just the defensive staff is going to learn from with Billy Napier and everybody, man. But another elite get for the Florida Gators. Didn't really expect this one. I thought Miami, Auburn had a little bit of upside, but hey, I was wrong. Florida gets a standout prospect, man. Had to react. Don't really see 2025s commit this late, especially to top-end programs like Florida. But hey, man, we live in a different era, man. Shout out to him. He's going to be able to play. And I think he might see the field earlier than most people think, man. That speed, that cover ability, that IQ and ability to anticipate makes him super special, man. Can't wait to document, follow his journey. But Florida fans, comment down below. What's your thoughts on letting this standout player, Javari Flowers?